Hello beautiful people, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nadia and welcome to another fragrance review. Okay, you guys, today this is the first time that we're going to be reviewing a fragrance from the Dupe brand. So we ordered our first fragrance from them. Hopefully this will not be the last. Actually, this is my first one. I have another one that is on the way and it should be here really soon because they have shipped it. So we're just waiting for it at this point. But like I said, this is the first one that we got from them and that one is Melody. It's funny. I don't know what size. I knew that this was going to be a 1.1, but when I got it, I looked at the box. I was like, oh my God, it's so small. Well, the package, because it comes in like a little black, it was bubble wrapped in like a little black, like the little felt sash. No box or anything like that, but it comes like this. This is what it looks like, and it is an extrait de parfum. It says Melody on the side. Just a simple bottle with their label across the front. When you take the top off, it looks like that, and this is what the top looked like. Now my top was a little janky when I got it. Yeah, this, I guess they just slide this piece on here because mine was kind of hanging off when I got it in, but it's okay, it's whatever, it's just the top. And then it says their name on the top in the cork looking lid. So Melody is supposed to be the dupe for Louis Vuitton's Symphony. This is what Symphony's bottle looks like. Symphony has a beautiful bottle from Louis Vuitton. Let's see how much Symphony, I want to say Symphony is almost $500 actually. Let's look it up. I recall looking at Symphony before and was shocked because of it's higher than the other Louis Vuitton fragrances also, but the ones that are in these fancy bottles like this are really expensive. So this one from Louis Vuitton is $560. Okay. It is a refillable and you can get the bottle personalized. Like if I was willing to buy this, I would like being able to get it personalized and the fact that you can get it refilled, but I just don't see me ever. This literally like a car note, and like I could pay my car note with the amount that I would be spending if I was to purchase this bottle from Louis Vuitton. The lid is like, the bottle is regular, it's just the lid, like the top, that makes it like stand out, and I guess that was the whole point. But $600 worth of juice, like come on, like $600 worth of juice. But I guess if this was like, if you're not a big fragrance person and maybe you just pick one and that's the only one you wear, but then that would suck because that means you would run out quick. But if you were not a big fragrance person and didn't have a big collection and this was your thing and this is what you love, then I get it. But $560, I will pass. So that is why I am here, so that we can find high-end fragrances like that, but for $55. And then they had, I want to say I paid $30 something for this. I ain't mad at it. It's a 1.1 for like $30 something because they had 38% off, I think. But anyways, let me just stop talking and we can finally get into the fragrance because I know I just been rambling. So let's do some comparisons first on the fragrance. So Louis Vuitton, the main accords are citrus, fresh spicy, warm spicy, and aromatic. The notes are bergamot, grapefruit, and ginger. Literally only 3 notes. At least there's only 3 listed that they show online. So there's only 3 notes in Louis Vuitton's version. And then in this one, there's only 3 notes: grapefruit, bergamot, and ginger. This is a unisex fragrance. The regular price of this one, like I said, is $55, but they have a sale going on right now. And like I said, I think I paid $38 for it. And the classification of this one is also citrus. So what made me look at this is that I noticed that one of the notes that they had was grapefruit. I like fragrances with grapefruit in them, if the grapefruit is done well. Fragrances with bergamot in them, I always tell you guys, if a fragrance has bergamot in it, like the bergamot stands out to me. Like it is really prominent in the fragrance. I don't care who it is, what's around it, what's on top of it, what's on bottom of it, I can always smell the bergamot. And this one is no different. I can really smell the bergamot in this one. And then the fact that there's only 3 notes in this one: grapefruit, bergamot, and ginger. So it's easy for my nose to pick apart the bergamot in this one. Sorry. But in this one, like I said, it is really citrus. I normally run away from citrus scents, but because this one had grapefruit in it, is what made me want to try this one. And I was like, a blind buy for $30-something, I can do that. And in my mind, if I didn't like it, I would just give it to Keelan. But it is very citrus. It is very much bergamot. It also is a good balance of ginger and grapefruit. Now, normally I run away from citrus scents like this, like I always say. But this one, I actually like. It is definitely a spring, summer type scent. But y'all know I wear my fragrances year round. I really don't care about that. So I will be like throwing this in the mix even though like it's cold outside. If you're a citrus lover, this is a really nice citrus. I have never smelled Louis Vuitton Symphony to compare it to see how close they are and if they're spot on or anything like that. So I cannot speak for Louis Vuitton Symphony. Let me be clear on that. I have not smelled Symphony, so this was not going to be a comparison video. I can't do that because I have not ordered a sample of that. And I honestly don't care to order a sample of Symphony. I was just trying to, I'm on a hunt to find all the Louis Vuitton dupes that I can find. And my favorite one is A-Trap Rev, so I know what that one smells like. And honestly, that's really the only one that I wanted to smell the real one, and I smelled it, and now I just look for the dupes in that one. I just want to get the dupes in the Louis Vuitton fragrances. I really don't care to spend $336 for the regular bottles and $560 for the fancy bottles. I do not care to do that. I do not mind getting the dupes. So again, I cannot compare this to Louis Vuitton Symphony. What I can say is this one is very much citrus. This one does smell like purity bergamot. It is a perfect mixture of grapefruit, bergamot, and ginger. I can see why they say that this is unisex, even though I feel like they're slapping unisex on everything. When you first put this one on, it gives it's not like a zesty citrus, but it does give you very much citrus. But the ginger in it gives it that warm, spicy spiciness. So it does actually kind of give this a hint. It's a hint of unisex. Because it is a sweet lemony type scent, but it does have like a warmth to it. Initially when I first smelled it, my first thought was, why are they saying that this is unisex? But when it starts to settle down, like I've had it on for about 20-30 minutes, like this is my 3rd day wearing it. I've had it on for like a little bit today, like I said, 20-30 minutes. And as it settles down, every time once it starts to settle, I'm like, okay, I can see the unisex in it. When I first put it on, my first thought is always, it's tricky because when it opens up, I don't feel the unisex part of it. But once it settles, it's like, okay, there it is. I get why they say that this would be unisex, because I can imagine that if this was on a man, that it would smell a little more masculine than what it smells on me. It's a nice scent. I like it. Citruses are tricky for me because I normally am like, no. Citrus is normally, I'm like, I just don't want to smell like this. Okay? They never stink. It's just normally a scent that I do not want to smell like when it's a citrus scent. But like I said, the ginger in this turns it into something that helps me to deal with the actual citrus side of the fragrance. It settles down to something nice, and I'm glad they did that, because like I said, initially when I smell citrus fragrances, I'm ready to run from them, other than my Tiziana Terenzi fragrance up there. That's it. That is the only one, and it's like I said, I always say it smells like grapefruit, but this one is actually nice. Now it takes me a minute with this one because, like I said, when I first put it on, when it first comes out, it's like psh, like a burst of citrus. Like I really can smell the bergamot. But once it starts to settle down and I can get to the grapefruit and the ginger, I like it. But it is, don't get me wrong, it is a very citrusy scent. It smells like, it's like a citrus with a slight hint, with a hint of warmth and spicy. It's perfect. It smells good. Now, buying it from the DUA brand, I could do. For one, I'm not spending $560 on any fragrance. I don't care who it's from. So I can say that when I actually wear this and put it on my full body and start wearing it, and if I fall in love with this fragrance, I would just repurchase it from them, because this one is really, really nice. Like the oil concentration in this, it's starting to spread on my hand, but when I first sprayed this on the back of my hand, I was like, man, that is heavy in oil. So I'll just buy it from them. Again, I have another one coming, and it is actually the A-Trap Res Dupe. My timing must have been perfect, because when I went on here, I don't even know what day I went on there to order this. They had it in stock. Right now, today, as I am filming this, which is Wednesday night at 6:18, this is sold out. When I told you guys, I went on there to get the A-Trap Res Dupe like over a week ago, and it was sold out. But something told me, I think it was Friday, I went on there randomly Friday, and I was like, let me just go on here and see if it's on there. And it was on there. And then I noticed one of you commented and said, on Fridays, you have to get on there and beat the crowd or something like that. I'm gonna have to go find that comment, because you commented that when I had already ordered it. I'm like, so is Friday their restock day? I don't know anything about the brand. You guys told me about them, and I see people do hauls on them all the time. So that's when I started to pay attention to it, and I was like, I've got to find my Louis Vuitton Dupe. So when y'all told me that they had it on there, I was like, well, let me just go see. And the first time I went, it was sold out. Then I went Friday. I think it was Thursday or Friday. I think it was Friday. And they had it. And it's probably sold out again. So when you said that and was like, get on there on, I think you said Fridays, and see if it's on. I'm like, so that made me think about it. Like, is that the day that do they restock every Friday or something? I don't know. But right now, this is sold out on there. And that's the first time that I had actually paid attention to it. I don't even know what day it was when I ordered it. But I don't know if they're sold out like that because they're having the sale. I don't know. But my Louis Vuitton, my A-Trap Res version is on the way, and I'm so excited because y'all know I love that fragrance. I just hope that it's spot on. And they seem to have a lot of dupes on there, and like where they combine different fragrances together. Like, so I'm excited to get on there and try more. We'll be testing out the longevity on this to see how it wears. I'm excited, you guys. So I'll check back in probably on the layering video or on another video vlog or wherever, and let you guys know how this wears once I finally wear it. And I'm sitting here with it on my hand. It does smell really good. I let Keela smell it, and she immediately liked it. She was like, that smells good. And I was like, it's so citrus though. And she was like, but it smells good. So if you're a citrus person, or if you don't mind citruses, then it does smell really good. Normally, like I said, I'm real funny with citruses, but this actually does smell good. The more it sits and settles, the better it's starting to smell. So I really like it. Okay, I'm glad I didn't hate this one, because when I looked at the notes, I was like, this one is going to be tricky. But we're safe. We're safe. And if you're a citrus girly, you might like this one also. I like it. We can do this. I just hope that once I put it on my full body, that it doesn't make me like feel like I'm suffocating, because it's strong. It is strong. One spray, and she is strong. I just know this is something that I'm going to put on, and people around me are going to be like, what are you wearing? Because it sits like that, which is a good thing, because that's what we like. Okay, now I'm going to go on their website and see which other ones I need. I don't know if I want, right now I'm just focused on the Louis Vuitton ones, because those are the ones with a ridiculous price tag. So that is why I am ordering the Louis Vuitton versions, because they're the ones with the ridiculous price tag. That's just that. It's just the truth. So yeah, I'm just gonna go on there and go scroll and see what other Louis Vuitton fragrances they have on there. What other Louis Vuitton, for those of you out there with the big bags and that have actually ordered the real Louis Vuitton perfumes, what are your favorite Louis Vuitton fragrances? And I'm gonna go see if they got it on this site. Let me know down below in the comments. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Leave your comments down below. As always, like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye, guys.